The orange codec meme is a forced meme that started in this year, 11 months ago. Primarily done by a channel called Nina. And when you look it up on Google Trends, you find out that in July of 2005, the word orange and the word codec were strongly associated. If you're not aware of where this comes from, you only have to look at the meme, and it is a forced meme, on YouTube, Reddit, and maybe other places, where the word orange and codec are now stuck together to mean something different. Warning, there was never a commercial product or a codec or anything named orange. July 2005, we can search that, and you can see that the current, quote-unquote, trend from January 1st, 2020, and this are about the same thing. There are no links in the year 2020 backwards that refer to orange and codec. But here we go. Let's look it up as a quote or a word mark or something you'd want to do for search engine optimization if you were putting out a codec that was named orange. There weren't any results at all in 2005 when this peaks. That means they have to be separate words. And it was strongly associated with the large orange VLC media player traffic cone logo. VLC is a product that contained a lot of codecs. If you're not aware of it in the past, trying to get a video or audio file or any file to work would require you to download a damn codec. And codec packs were notorious for becoming infected as a way to infest your machine. VLC came with them that were working and not viral. The community codec pack, the CCCP, also came with a lot of codecs, and also Media Player Classic, which was also included with that as a bundle. And they would come with codec managers because you could have conflicting codecs. This is actually still a problem, by the way. Now, the reason this is important is 2005 around there was about when VLC and all the other companies started sharing codecs back and forth and getting rid of codecs that were copyright and patent protected, otherwise known as restrictive, and started making sure open source codecs were used almost exclusively. This broke the back of even the MP3 codec becoming something that you could be beaten over the head with by companies that wrote these things. If you don't understand it, in the bad old days, a piece of software that let you get away with enjoying life, people would charge you money for or sue you over. But anyway, that's another story, and I'll bitch later about it. But around 2005, it started trending because VLC, with its trademark and overtly stated orange traffic cone logo, they would always include the word orange in the discussion of it. And on the codec page, and the FAQ page, it always mentioned the word orange with the codecs. That's why it trended. So again, what you're looking at here is orange and codec separate, not including each other. And again, it says there aren't any results in 2005 at all if you combine them together in the way that it would be. And remember, it's spelled with a C-O-D-E-C here. And now here we are with it from the year 2020, January 1st through December. Again, no results. So this has not been a thing before at all, period, full stop, before the year 2020. 1. It's something someone recently created by combining two random words together, invoking the bad old days of if you try to download a codec, you'll infect your computer. Now, most of you are very much aware of this, but I'm saying this isn't an ARG alternate reality game. It's literally a gigantic attempt at forcing a meme by shitposting. Period. Now, I want to point out that lots of companies have used the word orange for various products like Orange Business Services by Cisco, etc., but that's not relevant to the story. So, and yes, if you look up all of that period of time, again, let's back that shit up. This has never been interesting except for right about there, let's say 2010. So you have to go back a really long distance. And no, there weren't any commercials for a codec. No, there wasn't any product called a codec that was called orange, at least not one that would trend. And yes, I looked through, there's a glossary of codecs and the companies that were named after, because any company that put out a codec that infected anything would get named and shamed. So don't look at a current year, look at the previous years. And again, nothing. So let's move forward. If you type in orange codec as one word, which is also a way to make it search engine optimized or a word mark, you get no results. So it only brings up really 2 of them, and that's it. One of them is from Nina, and the other one is Orange Codec as seen on TV a month ago. So 9 months ago for 1 word. Now let's look at the way Nina has been pushing and forcing this meme for a while. How far back do we have to go? We got it 7 months. Let's see if we can find another Nina down here. Let's go all the way down. Okay. This is the oldest one listed in this archive, but it's not the oldest one. 10 months ago, do not research, Nina pushed this meme. So this is basically a meme or a creation by Nina, as far as YouTube is concerned. And it goes on and on and on, invoking famous names like, hey, let's do Philip DeFranco and get search engine coattail writing from Philip DeFranco videos. Okay? All right. So let's move along. This is the actual oldest reference I could find on YouTube easily. And this is from Operator. And it actually is older than Nina's forcing the meme. So let's review. This is a forced meme on YouTube, at least, by Nina. It has nothing to do with anything before the year 2020. It has never been a trending thing. It's not a thing. Next, there is no codec listed as being called the Orange Codec that I can find easily. If it was a real deal and something that had commercials and people talking about it and, most importantly, getting infected by it, there'd be more than that. So this is just a recent shitposting attempt and a forced meme attempt by some Redditors and that sort of thing. Now, if you look at the image search, if I try to sort these by time and date stamp, you get away with finding some more data. But again, there's the orange road cone that actually created maybe the reason for it. And people are selling T-shirts and all this kind of stuff, and that's very entertaining. And they also associate with Bonsai Buddy, which is not a codec download virus. So, to review, very simply, Nina is forcing this meme. So is Reddit. So are maybe other pages. It's never been a thing. It's not been a recent thing. Nobody is having Mandela effect on some not-so-fond memory of getting rid of this virus. Next, the reason the word orange and codec are showing up is because of a fusion of those words being used because a product that got rid of codec conflict problems, VLC, kept using the word orange in their copyright or trademark statement because of the orange road cone. Next, Nina is the one pushing this. That's about it. And as evidenced by 2020, the entirety of it, nobody brought this up. You can check other years, but it's essentially the same flat thing going on. So, except for Nina and some coattail writing, and more importantly, forcing the meme by adding in famous names that will search engine rank your video that nobody cares about, nothing's going on here. It was an interesting thing to look up for a couple of minutes until I realized it's really just Operator and Nina pushing the subject. And yes, orangecodecdownload.com is not a website that shows that it ever existed. I can't even find a reference to it existing in the past properly. So that's about it. And for those of you who don't know, there were also things like Shariza. They got hijacked and had viruses installed in it. And this is from the bad old days of dealing with that. Now we have apps for everything on our cell phones, and it keeps this from being as big of a problem. So yeah, that's the oldest version. This meme started oldest 2021, January 18th by Nina and Operator, or whatever you pronounce it as. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.